Good morning, children. So, warm welcome to this new academic year. So, first, we are going to revise few lessons which we have studied before. Okay. So, first, we are going to revise measuring motion. Before revising this session, I am welcoming Meenakshi. So, Meenakshi, my name is Shahana. I am your physics and chemistry teacher. So, we'll be interacting through this recorded session. So, if you have any doubt, you can message me through Google Classroom. I will clear your doubts. Okay. Don't hesitate to ask your doubts. Okay. Please message me your doubts. Okay. If you have any doubt or you're not familiar with the topics which we are revising, you can ask me. Okay. I will help you. Okay. So, welcome Meenakshi. So, welcome to all my dear students to this academic year. Okay. So, let us hope this year will be a wonderful year. So, please study well. Okay. So, this year, first we are going to revise measuring motion, this chapter. Okay. So, let us study about speed. Okay, last year we have studied about speed, right? So, what is speed? Speed is a measure of how fast an object is moving. What is speed? Speed is a measure of how fast an object is moving. Okay, it gives us the information about how fast an object is moving. Okay, so we can also say that speed is the distance of a moving object in a given amount of time. What is speed? Speed is the distance of a moving object in a given amount of time. Okay, this all definition we have studied before, right? So, what is speed? Speed is the distance of a moving object in a given amount of time. Clear? So, this is about speed. So, we can write the formula of speed as speed is equal to distance divided by time. So, what is speed? Speed is distance per unit time. Okay. So, unit of speed is meter per second or kilometer per hour. Okay. What is the unit of speed? Unit of speed is meter per second or kilometer per hour. So, SI unit. SI unit means System International Unit. Why we have a SI unit means to get common units for a specific quantity. Okay, in some places it will be for kilometers, some places it will be in miles per hour. So to get a standard unit we are using what? SI unit. Okay, so this is about SI unit. And what is the unit of speed? Unit of speed is meter per second or kilometer per hour. So unit of speed is meter per second or kilometer per hour. Clear? Next we are going to discuss in detail about distance and time. So what is distance and time? Distance is the path covered by an object. Okay, what we can say about distance is the path covered. Okay, so here we know that speed is distance divided by time. So how can we measure the speed? That is, we need distance travel, that is in meters, and time taken in seconds. So, how can we measure speed? Distance travel in meters and time taken in seconds, right? So, speed is equal to distance divided by time. So, speed is equal to distance divided by time, or average speed is equal to distance traveled divided by time taken. Okay, so to measure speed we need two quantities, that is distance travel and time taken. So speed is equal to distance divided by time, or average speed is equal to distance travel divided by time taken. So we have to say average speed because speed may be changing as we move. We may be speeding up or slowing down. That's the reason we are saying as average speed, because it may since we are traveling, we are moving, we may be speeding up or slowing down. So it will not be a constant speed. That's the reason we are describing it as what? Average speed. Okay, so we can draw a rectangle triangle to describe this equation, that is speed is equal to distance divided by time. Speed is equal to distance divided by time, and distance is equal to speed into time, and time is equal to distance divided by speed. I will repeat, speed is equal to distance divided by time, okay, and time is equal to distance divided by speed. Okay, so let's do a problem. ഒരു problem നമുക്ക് revise ചെയ്യാം. So runner completes a 200-meter race in 25 seconds. What is her average speed? What is the question? A runner completes a 200-meter race in 25 seconds. What is her average speed? So here we know the equation of speed is distance divided by time. So 200 meter is the distance and 25 seconds is the time. So we can calculate distance traveled is equal to 200 meter and time taken is 25 seconds. So speed is equal to distance divided by time, that is distance is 200, time is 25, 200 divided by 25 is equal to 8 meter per second. So while writing this problems, we have to write the formula, then the substitution, then the final answer with unit. In IGCSE, if you are not putting units, there will be no marks because there is no half marks in IGCSE. So please put units, okay, otherwise your mark will be lost. Okay, so please put units. Clear? So first we have to write what? First we have to write the formula, then the substitution, then the final answer. Okay, ആദ്യം ഫോർമുല എഴുതുക, സ്റ്റെപ്പ് എല്ലാം ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ട് എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്യണം, എന്നാൽ മാത്രമേ നമുക്ക് ഈസി ആയിട്ട് കിട്ടുള്ളൂ. ഞാൻ റിവിഷനിൽ തന്നെ ഇത്രയും പറയുന്നത് യു ഷുഡ് തറോ വിത്ത് ദ ബേസ്. ഓക്കെ, so next we are going to discuss about distance time graph. You should be thorough with graphs, okay, because graph plotting and graph drawing is very important in physics. So we should thorough with drawing graphs. Okay, so next let's study about what distance time graph. In a distance time graph, always we will plot distance in y-axis and time in x-axis. So we know that this is x-axis, the horizontal axis is x-axis and this vertical axis is y-axis. So distance is always plotted in y-axis and time is always plotted in x-axis. Clear? So this is about a distance time graph. If an object is moving at a steady speed, the graph will be straight line sloping upwards. Okay, if an object is moving in a steady speed means in a constant speed, that speed will not be changing. Okay, if an object is moving at a steady speed, what happened? The graph will be a straight line sloping upwards, that is it will be traveling equal distances in equal interval of time. Okay, it will be covering equal distance, that is first 5 minutes it will be covering 10 meter, next 5 minutes it will be covering another 10 meter, that is next 5 minutes it will be covering another 10 meter. So it is covering equal distance in equal interval of time. Okay, so in such cases graph will be a straight line sloping upwards. Okay, so this is a graph which showing a steady speed. This is a graph which showing a steady speed or a constant speed. Here that particular object covers equal distance in equal interval of time. Okay, so in this session graph will be a straight line sloping upwards. So here we can see in a graph which shows two objects A and B. From this graph we can analyze that the graph A, that is the line A, is more steeper than line B. Okay, so we can say that this particular object is moving faster than this particular object because this is more steeper. Okay, ഏത് ലൈൻ ആണോ ഒരുപാട് സ്റ്റീപ്പർ ആയിട്ടുള്ളത്, that is moving faster, അതിന് സ്പീഡ് കൂടുതലായിരിക്കും. Okay, so ഏതാണോ steeper, which line is more steeper, that will be moving fast. Okay, so here the car A is going faster than car B. Its graph line slope upwards more steeply because it traveled greater distance in each second. So here we can say that graph A is what it has a steeper line, which because it is covering more distance in a particular time than car B. Okay, so if that particular graph is sloping upwards more steeply, we can say that it is moving faster. Clear? And here this graph indicate it is speeding up. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഈ ഒരു curve, because it is speeding up. Okay, so the object is speeding up, its distance time graph curve upwards. If an object is speeding up, it will be curving upwards like this. Clear? So here imagine that you walk slowly, then you start to run fast. Initially we are walking slowly, then you start to run fast. We have to make a sketch of distance time graph to represent this moment. So initially we are walking slowly, so it is less steeper, and after that what happens is we start to run fast. So we have to move faster. So here we can see at a certain point it is that particular line is steeper than this blue line. This is more steeper. This shows we are running, so the speed has increased. So നമ്മൾ slow ആണെങ്കിൽ less steep ആയിരിക്കും, fast ആണെങ്കിൽ the line will be more steeper. Clear? So this is about distance time graph, and we have discussed about different types of graph, right? That is how a graph when it is speeding up, how graph will behave, how we can compare two objects in a distance time graph. If an object is more steeper, if a line is more steeper, that shows it is having more speed, and if a particular object is moving at a constant speed, it will be having a straight line sloping upwards. Okay, so this is about distance time graph. Clear? So here we can explain, in this distance time graph, this purple line is having a steady speed and it is moving faster than this green line. Okay, and when a line is horizontal to the x-axis, that shows that particular object is not moving and it is moving, it will be stationary. Please listen. If an object, if a line is horizontal to x-axis like this, horizontal to x-axis, that means that particular object is not moving, that is stationary. Okay, because throughout, if 8 meter, throughout it is continuing 8 meter, that means it is not moving. Okay, so that shows that particular car or object is what is moving in, it's not moving. In this session of distance time graph, there are different section A, B, C, D. Here we can say that session A, it is increasing, speed is increasing. Grade and all you will study later. Please look to this table alone. Okay, A means it is first, it is just increasing. Curving up means that particular object is speeding up, then it is going more steeper. So here we can say going steeper, but we can say it is a constant line. ഇവിടെ curve ഒന്നും ഇല്ലല്ലോ. So if it is a straight line, we say it is a steady speed അല്ലേ, or constant speed. ആദ്യം it is curving up, it is curving up. Then we can say that your point എത്തിയപ്പോൾ it is steady speed. അപ്പോൾ it is a straight line, that is അപ്പോൾ ഒരു straight line ആണെങ്കിൽ we can say that it is constant, and after that particular point ഇത് മെല്ലെ ഒന്ന് bend ആയി curve down ആവാണ്, that shows it is decreasing. Okay, it is decreasing. പിന്നെ ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ if it is horizontal to this y axis, sorry, horizontal to this x axis, it means that particular object is not moving, it will be stationary. അപ്പോൾ ആദ്യം മെല്ലെ ഒന്ന് ഒരു ഇൻക്രീസ്, ഒരു കർവ്, ദെൻ ഒരു സ്ട്രെയിറ്റ് ലൈൻ. സ്ട്രെയിറ്റ് ലൈൻ എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഗ്രാഫിൽ തന്നെ നോക്കി വിച്ച് വിൽ ബി സ്റ്റഡി സ്പീഡ്. ഒന്ന് ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഒന്ന് വീഡിയോ ഒന്ന് കുറച്ചൊന്ന് റിവൈൻഡ് ചെയ്ത് കാണുക. സോ ഹിയർ ഇറ്റ് വിൽ ബി സ്റ്റഡി സ്പീഡ്. ഓക്കെ, ദെൻ ഒരു ചെറിയ ബെൻഡ്, ഒരു താഴോട്ടൊരു ബെൻഡ്, സോ വിച്ച് ഷോസ് ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് ഡിക്രീസിങ്, ദെൻ എ സ്ട്രേറ്റ് ലൈൻ വിച്ച് ഷോസ് ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് ഹൊറിസോണ്ടൽ. So that is about speed, distance, time and distance time graph. If you have any doubt, you can ask me, children. Okay, thank you.